So when you're fasting, there are things that you need to, especially dry fast, you need to be very careful about. You need to check and know before you start the fast. So there's a lot of preparation you need to make. And yes, everybody, thank you, welcome. And this is very important for you to know that when you start to fast, you're going to become super sensitive. One, with sound. You can pick signals from very far away. So you don't want to expose yourself to very loud sound, like loud music where there's a lot of noise. No, because your ears are very sharp at that time. Again, another thing that you need to know, be aware of this, is light. You're going to be very sensitive. Your eyes are going to be very sharp with the lights. You'll be able to see very clearly. Actually, those who have eyesight problems, or no matter the names, the best solution is dry fasting, a prolonged one. That one we mean between 7 to 9 days and nights. If you do this, you find that you are going to be, your eyes will be very clear, very clear. Your cataracts disappear. Those things go. It only depends with how you do it. There's also another sensitivity. You get irritated very easily. Let's say 3 days fast. You find yourself that if somebody just crosses your line or something happens to you, you get irritated, you get angry very fast. So you have to make sure that you replace that anger with being kind. You do kindness to people. And make sure you don't get into problem with people. If possible, avoid any type of argument, because you speak very things very fast, and at that time you should also be aware your brain works faster, very fast. So you make conclusions very fast, as your emotions also get disturbed very easily. Again, another thing that you need to be aware of, especially for extended fasts, there's something called body exhaustion. If you try to push the body beyond where it can, like the recommended time for dry fasting maximum is 12 days. And that can only be done once. You don't want to do another 12, No, you can do it once, and then your recovery should be doubled the days. That means it should be 22 days in recovery before you do another fast. Though there's this protocol of fasting 7 days and nights, then you rest, you fast another one, maybe your resting can take 5 days or a week, then you go on another one for 8, 9, 10, then you rest for another 1 week or 5 days, rehydrating, then you go for that 12. But that is only with very, very serious medical issues, very tough things. You should be aware of this other thing also, that when you start to get into fasting, there is something called acidosis crisis, where you feel your body becoming hot, very hot. They are in 2 stages. The first starts between 3 days to 7. It depends with the person. It can come early or it can come late. Then the last one between 9, 10, 11 days. So that is always the aim of a fast. You aim at reaching the acidosis crisis. And again, when you start to fast, you should be aware of this. You are getting out, you have cut off food. Then the body will have now to start autophagy. It means the body will start to eat from its own self, to feed from inside, indigenous, from inside. It means you will get tired. You'll feel fatigued, but it's just passing. It's just a transition. So you should not pay attention to the headaches. Headaches are there because of withdrawal. They're like withdrawal symptoms from caffeine and carbohydrates and sugar. So when you start the fast, and maybe you are in the 25th hours, you find you're very uncomfortable. Get used to it. Don't take anything. just gone. But the best way to solve this issue is to do liver cleaning earlier, before you started the fast. You should have done a protocol, something that would have taken you about 1 or 2 weeks, making your liver very clean, using the lemon, using the ginger. You take things that can clean the liver. The other thing that you need to know about dry fast is that when you are totally in the fast, metabolism now happens in the body, inside the cell. The cell burns everything inside, and the ones that are weak are the ones that are flushed out. They are burned. So the body gets water from the cells, and by breaking fats inside your body. That means you're going to have urine. It should not surprise you. You're going to be visiting the toilet. The bladder will be full and you'll be going. It depends with the time. And it also depends with the humidity in the air. If you're in a place where there's a lot of, that's why it's recommended to do very prolonged dry fasts in close to rivers, clean water around, because your body, your skin will be absorbing whatever is in the air. So you need to be in a place that is clean when you're going for prolonged, very long dry fast. Very long dry fast means anything beyond 3 days is long, my friends. But sometimes if you have done severally 5 days, so we'll be talking about, it depends also on your experience. We can be talking about 5 days, 7. Those are long days. Beyond 5 days, it's very long. So, my friends, you need to be aware of this, so that when you do the fast, nothing takes you by surprise. Everything happens for a reason. Thank you. Thank you.